Peely, some poor dude's just rocked up in an A320 to try and do a normal departure from this airport. He's going to wonder what the hell is going on.
Hello everyone, just want to say I did not talk too much during this flight for some reason. I'm going to add subtitles to give a rough idea on what is going on in my head. Enjoy the video.
Alright, I'm making my way down slowly. So nice of you to gather at the other end of the runway.
We just like spoiling your day. So many people in chat, in the voice chat. I haven't got a big enough screen to view them all.
Yeah, I know. I've given up trying to see who's talking, actually. It's just recognising people's voices, I think, is our bit. That's great, isn't it? Fantastic.
We've got Captain Riku in the chat as well.
Hello, Captain Riku.
Captain Riku, for those who don't know, was also a SimWings team member, and he created, I believe, almost all of the SimWings liveries that were used on X-Plane.
Okay,
global server mark.
Do not run.
Thank you, SimWings.
Who said that?
No way, man. Look at all them planes cruising.
This is awesome.
I'm telling you.
Bombasso, you in VR?
Oh yeah, you know it, baby.
Trafalgar Square when someone runs through the pigeons.
Mark, we're not trying to fly and trying to mod, so I've got very little chance.
Oh, we got a subscriber. Who just subscribed? Martin B, thank you very much for subscribing.
I believe there were about 22 of us.
I counted more than 22 aircraft.
Who's going to count
Why
them?
not? If you are flying, put a 2 in chat.
My multitasking days are long gone.
I still have a single monitor, so it's really difficult.
Yeah.
As Two-Tone Murphy would say, look at the state of that.
Yeah.
It is. Definitely look at the state of that. Are you able to count the number of 2s that we had in chat?
Oh, well, I'll try and put the pizza down and then do some counting.
We just love to spoil your day.
So, just to give you a little bit of history on this flight that you guys are all doing. Now, this route was actually the very first route that we did as a SimWings group flight from Razor. And at the time, Microsoft didn't exist. Well, it did exist, as in Microsoft Flight Sim did exist, but not this version. So we were actually doing this in X-Plane in a Robin DR401.
I believe it was streamed by XP72, was it, you said?
It was.
I'm pretty sure it was, yep.
My middle display for the TBM is just loaded with aircraft. I forgot that they showed up on there.
Now, I do have damage on.
Oh. Rather you than me.
I made it successfully.
That was a close one. Okay. Once you're through the bridge, you'll find the river. We are going to follow the river.
Oh, I've just crashed.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I apparently overshot the airplane when banking out of the bridge.
There are eligibility rules, the only one being any SimWings team members, past or present, are not eligible to enter.
How rude. How rude.
Yeah,
Of course.
I know. Do you know, I won the last 3, but they wouldn't let me have them.
When you go back and look at the X-Plane streams, you'll see that how fantastic the Microsoft scenery is compared to X-Plane back in the day.
Even with ortho.
Even with the ortho, yes. So I'm just
there's no
across
comparison. No comparison. The ortho for this area is pretty nice for X-Plane, but it doesn't compare to this at all.
That's where I can put the autopilot on, but when we're hand flying, it's a little tricky to look backwards and know where I'm actually hitting a mounting or not.
Thought we agreed to no swear words on this.
What was that?
Isn't autopilot a swear word?
Oh, well, it is. It is. Really. But when you're streaming and you're trying to show everybody in the stream, it's you know.
I'm just watching somebody on little nav map ahead of me, and you need to turn left, my friend. Somebody called Ewold. You're going in the wrong direction. You need to come back.
Adalbertus says, does X-Plane also have rivers flowing up to hills on their sides?
Well, actually, in some places it does. Yeah, in some places it does. Not as badly as some places in Microsoft, for sure.
Okay.
If not, we can all
It's
start
on stream. I can hear it on stream.
Okay, all right, thanks.
We can hum, Shoni can sing, Dougal can do the bass line.
I have to keep pinging you. I have to keep him muted.
If anyone wants to make Pilot P laugh, whoever's in the 4 TBMs in front of them, if you're in Join FS, press Y and then hold 7.
What would that do?
Have you not seen?
Oh, that's a bit psychedelic, isn't it?
It's really funny when everybody does it together.
Oh, right, okay. I'll take your word for that. Right.
I think I just made about 20 people on my stream puke.
Yeah, I bet you did.
Why is it that when we think, we make silly noises to ourselves?
And you think nobody's listening and nobody can hear you.
Yes, I know.
Just your nearest 150 friends.
Gear up landings, aren't those called emergency brakes?
No, those are called me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the last one I did was in front of a large audience, and I had even done a fuel dump and everything before I went down.
That's a definite mistakes were made, yeah.
Excellent, excellent. Look at how many flyers we have today.
We officially call them Peely's pilots now then.
Well, we call them Peely's Blades.
I don't think I'm sharp enough to be a blade. I think I'm more of a spoon. A TBM doesn't have fixed down gear, so remember to put your gear down. I'd be telling myself
Thank you for
that.
reminding me. Yeah, thank you for reminding me as well, yeah.
I definitely won't be able to remember that. What's the landing speed of the TBN?
Above a stall.
Yeah, anything above a stall, yeah.
You know what does make a landing strip?
Oh, good lord, here we go.
Oh, no.
50 planes trying to land on it at the same time as they follow a streamer in. That's what makes a landing strip.
That's true.
So if the saying goes 4 deads and you're red, and you no 4 reds and you're dead, what are 4 whites?
You're all right.
Ah.
That doesn't seem right.
No, it doesn't, but
Yeah, well, that's I was flying this morning. Was the 1A. That's my favorite spin.
Ooh. That was a bit of a... That wasn't really butter, that was more of a slam dunk.
How's it go? Something, 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 left bit, something, something, expletive, something, something, landing gear, expletive,
trouble is then you don't get the good screenshots.
True.
So as expected, I crashed.
Oh, Shoni.
Oh, hello. Just
What
like
did we
my
expect
camera.
anything else? Let's face it.
Up here, so
I know.
a lot of people made it.
Yes. I love this restaurant. Actually, the tower is pretty good as well. If we go to the tower.
Have any of you guys seen that YouTube video where a helicopter careers into what looks to be I think it's a twin otter in up here?
I think someone may have rolled off the runway.
I think there might be 1 or 2 that rolled off the runway.
I was about to say if there's any doubt that Colonel
yeah.
Paul could get that in.
Mr. Parker, yes, it is Dougal McTavish you need to message.
You'll find me on various Discord servers, including Pilot Peely's, Alaska 559. You'll find me on Two Tone Murphy, which is my main home. All over the place, you'll find me.
But I say, is it not a shorter list to say where you are not at this point?
Yeah, possibly.
I don't know how Dougal does it. I mean, the guy is in across pretty much every single stream. I swear,
Well,
you
doesn't
organise your
anymore.
day.
He doesn't anymore. He used to.
James says Dougal has been cloned over 100 times.
Now that makes sense, actually.
Where's that cloning machine, Dougal?
Yeah.
Does that technically mean at this point Dougal is a stormtrooper?
What he is at the minute is lost.
No, you're
No,
exactly
I-
where you want to be. It's everyone else that's in the wrong place, Dougal.
Okay.
That's what I keep telling myself.
I see a runway.
Flying through this valley is really nice.
That barely counts as a runway.
Yeah. The whole area is really nice. I mean, all of the Alps are really nice.
Well, as far as I know, I'm the only one that's inside the valley.
I'm in it.
Touch and go.
Touch and go.
I actually forgot gear and I crashed.
Thanks for reminding me.
It's actually a bit hard to actually stop on this runway.
You said it was a touch and go.
It is. But if you tried to
Can
stop on it, because of the trees at the end.
Boy.
Small question. Is doing a touch and go at 240 knots a good idea?
No.
Ah. I think I'll pass.
Oh, there's a spinning F-14 down there.
Yeah, it looks more like a postage stamp than a runway.
Tricky if you get it wrong, because there's a mountain at the end of the runway.
Stream just dropped out on my end.
Oh,
Everyone else
okay.
still seeing it? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Phew.
I think you just took about 3 years off Peely's life.
It was just in case, because it might not have just been my end.
Yes,
Is this the identical flight plan to the first group flight?
it is.
So, yeah.
It is.
It looks completely different from when I did it.
Well, we did it in X-Plane before, and we did it in normal sort of summer conditions rather than winter. So, two reasons why it looks a lot different. We've got a lot of snow. Well, at least I have. I don't know if anybody else is using the snow, but nothing better than hitting a white ball around a field and then going off to find it, because it didn't actually go where you wanted it to go. Any other golfers in chat?
I sometimes watch paint dry. Does that count?
That's harsh.
Shots fired. Shots
That's
fired.
harsh.
So, see, at this point, I think this is where Pilot Peely goes and sort of does his talky thing about the awesome stuff he does. Because you haven't had your chance to do your whole "this is what I do, I'm good at this" and all this sort of thing.
And it's his stream.
Exactly.
Exactly.
As you asked.
As you spoke so nicely.
So,
wow.
you know,
But I'm just going to interrupt, guys. Don't go straight on. You're coming up to a very, very tight right turn.
I remember this. I had to leave at
sorry,
this
Peely.
point last time.
Well, they added this as a handcrafted airport in the France update.
Oh, hang on, guys. This is the one that doesn't give you an option for a go around.
that's correct.
I'm already high and fast.
That's tragic.
You consider yourself lucky you can see the runway, Viper. I'm in a tail dragger now.
Are you in the GB?
I'm in my little pit bull. Yep.
So here we go. This is Megeve. A nice little restaurant at the end of the runway on the left side.
Are you
You're
buying?
not meant to park your plane in it.
If you guys see a helicopter, that's me, and I haven't actually loaded the plan, so I've no idea where I'm going, so I'm going to follow you lot. So I'll apologise if I run into you, okay?
Okay.
I hope it's a fast helicopter.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
And off we go.
That really is one steep runway.
It's almost like a mini Courchevel, isn't it?
Mhm.
Slightly longer runway.
Except if you overrun, you don't fall to your doom.
Fair play, Jim. 11 hours on flight sim and you decide to jump into a helicopter.
That's bold. That's actually bold.
Well, you know what? I've been flying in prepared 3D in X-Plane, so MSFS is like 11 hours, you know?
I haven't.
Let's get some more cheery music on, shall we?
I tried to install it, but I had difficulty getting around some sort of programming it so before it would fly. Gave up in the end and just binned it.
Right, I'm following you, Brian. Why are you so low to the ground, mate?
He's looking for a mountain to hit. That's Brian. don't follow Brian, Seamus, because you will end up in the mountains.
Yeah, don't follow me, guys.
I just turned on snow and I regret not turning it on earlier. It looks stunning.
Yeah.
Well, these are the things that I used to work out, you see, in the group flights. Is that weather plays a big part of how it actually can look for everybody. Dougal will know we used to spend hours test flights before we did a group flight. And one of the things that we'd actually test out
tell
is
them that. They'll know we got to practice.
What the best time of day was, what the best weather was, whether it was going to be live weather or not, just to make it a really good experience for everybody.
You're
so
welcome.
we are really going to be quite early. My word.
There's not much that gets past Alison.
It took
This is not usually the case.
It's not usually the case. No.
It could take 4 hours sometimes.
It would normally take, well, this route took 5.5 hours last time in the Robin.
Let's face it, though.
That's
the
a long
Robin,
flight.
The Robin is not quite up to spec.
It was a tad slow. We are bouncing and going.
Permission to do a smash and go?
Granted.
On your
Thank
head,
you.
be it. You're paying the bill.
Again? I think I got insurance according to Ready 2 Cats.
About that.
Sorry.
Why that's such a long threshold on that runway?
So that Brian can find it.
Is that right? It's not lit up.
It's like one tiny light. That's all I could see.
Same here.
It's daylight ops
It's
only,
just a
maybe.
blur.
Don't worry, Dangerous Brian. It's only a puppet. You'll be fine.
This is where we once again upset all the local IFR flights going into Geneva, isn't it?
Yes.
They're going to wonder what's it.
It's a good thing we're not on VATSIM.
There is one good thing about following Dougal. Even though Dougal thinks he's lost, he takes you on the wonderful grand tours and you see things you've never thought you'd see before.
Yes.
There we go.
And probably
Or
never
as I
want
like to
see
call
again.
it, ADD planning.
Yeah.
Are we parking on the right hand side of the runway, are we? At the end?
Yeah. If we taxi round here, if you try and get that exit ramp.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh, I'm taking off again.
I just hit a pylon.
Yay! Not a mountain, mate. Nice one.
Now you're just pylon it on, fella.
Oh dear. Boom, boom.
Oh wow.
Red car ride.
I see that as a success. I only crashed 2 times.
I just completely drifted the runway exit on the snow.
And let's see if we can do a successful shutdown of this. Over there and then over there.
Brian, that looks hot.
Bombasso is here.
There's still quite a number coming in.
Oh, is there? Well, thanks for coming.
Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing, guys.
A lot of fun. I'm going to jump in there quick and just say a massive thanks from me. This was a very, very special, not just a special flight, but a special day for me. Thanks. I'm not going to try and thank individual people because I'll just be here all night. Just a massive thanks to everybody.
All right, my friends, I'm off for the evening. Have a wonderful evening, all. And don't forget to laugh and smile.
Thank you all for watching, and massive thanks to Dougal McTavish and Pilot Peely for organizing this flight and successfully closing down SimWings. Really sad to see SimWings go, but at least we've provided 3 people with PCs, which is a really good success. So I might be streaming again, and I'll see you in the next one, guys.